Welcome to The Know, I'm Mica Burton. After last week's leaks concerning how Microsoft's upcoming Project Scorpio is going to handle improvements to older games, we've gotten even more information about the mystery console. Windows Central has another report this week about some more expectations for the next Xbox. According to their sources, Project Scorpio's game DVR will allow you to stream and record clips in 4K resolution with 60 FPS. Considering the PS4 Pro only captures gameplay at 1080p, that could make the Scorpio a popular destination for high-resolution streaming and capturing for Let's Players. The new leaks from Windows Central also claim that Scorpio will ditch the dreaded external power supply brick, much like the Xbox One S. We're just about 1 week away from the proper release of Mass Effect Andromeda, or at least a little bit less if you're part of EA's Access program. I'm very jealous of you that are. And review copies have finally made their way to critics. Mass Effect Andromeda's producer Michael Gamble tweeted over the weekend, "This is it. This game is in reviewers' hands. In 5 years, I think we have created something magic. We humbly hope all of you agree when you play." Naturally, that means reviewers are now on the clock for their overall impressions of one of 2017's most highly anticipated games. The rumor is that the review embargo for Andromeda lifts next Monday, March 20th, the day before the game is released, so we'll have to wait until then to find out more, unfortunately. And speaking of highly anticipated games, there seem to be a lot of those in the first quarter of 2017. Persona 5 is out in less than a month, and its very first English review is a perfect score. Official PlayStation Magazine UK awarded Persona 5 a 10 out of 10, writing, "Whether you're a series fan, an RPG evangelist, or a total turn-based newcomer, this is an essential play. Persona 5 is packed with stuff to do, expertly put together, and exquisite to the last pixel. An unabashed masterpiece." Of course, Persona 5 has already been out in Japan since September, so we already knew it was pretty good. Japanese publication Famitsu gave it a near-perfect score with 39 out of 40, so that's bad news for your wallet if you were hoping to avoid buying yet another amazing video game this spring. The indefinitely delayed Star Citizen is getting one step closer to realizing the dream of its persistent spacefaring universe. Cloud Imperium Games announced that the upcoming March 23rd update will include multiplayer mega map, which is set to combine the already released dogfighting and FPS modules into a more cohesive experience, thanks to streaming technology. PC Games N reports that back in January, the game's developer said it will significantly reduce the loading time for players getting into the game, and it will also open up tons of options for the universe. We're supposed to be seeing the commercial release of Star Citizen sometime this year, so hey, maybe it will finally come out. Yay! We've heard that Recon Wildlands may be keeping up with its record-setting beta, but apparently it's doing even better than people first thought. In fact, it's already the best-selling launch of 2017 in the UK. Retail watcher GFK Chart Track published their weekly data stating that Recon Wildlands is now the biggest week 1 launch of the year. That means it even dethroned Horizon Zero Dawn, which held the best launch of 2017 title for, a whole week, which is still pretty impressive considering it was a brand new IP. Those record-breaking sales are despite the game's review scores dropping over the last week or so. It's moved from an 84 on Metacritic of the day of its release down to a 76. Now let's just see if Wildlands can hold to its players. Unlike The Division or any other Ubisoft launch. Sorry, Ubisoft. It's been out for less than a month, but the Nintendo Switch has already been hacked. A few days ago, the hacker known for jailbreaks of multiple iOS versions managed to compromise the Switch using its hidden web browser. For now, the hack doesn't mean anything really to the average user, but historically, hacking a system opens the door to things like piracy and modding, so that's not so great. It's also a pretty good possibility that Nintendo will fix this in an upcoming patch, so enjoy it while you can, hackers. The Gamerscore King is still the king. Stallion83, who has been the Guinness World Record holder for highest gamerscore on Xbox Live, recently hit a 1.5 million gamerscore. Stallion83, who in real life is known as Ray Cox IV, tweeted the accomplishment saying, "King Kong ain't got shit on me." To put it in perspective, Game Revolution reported that the average Xbox game offers a total of 1,750 gamer score, meaning his score is the equivalent of having fully completed over 857 games. Wow, just goes to show not all heroes wear capes, they just wear a lot of gunner glasses. It's official, the last Game of Thrones season will be a short and sweet one. Season 8, which will be the series' last, will be only 6 episodes long. That hurt my heart to read. Where producers David Benioff and D.B. Weiss confirmed the writing lineup for the next season. Season 7, which starts July 16th, will also be shorter than normal at 7 episodes. Stop doing this to my soul, Game of Thrones. Oh my god. There are a couple of reasons for this. There's less actual content remaining in the series, so there's not as much to write about. Plus, increased production values because presumably there are going to be some big, epic battles taking place. So all of that is going to take more time and more money. But who cares? It's Game of Thrones. We'll watch it anyway. We know we will. We're a slave to this show. If you're hoping that the sequel to Avatar will be released soon, well, keep on hoping, everybody. Fans of the would-be franchise got their hopes up when Fox listed an untitled movie for December 2018 from director James Cameron's production company, a possible sign that the first of the Avatar sequels, Avatar 2, could be released then. But James Cameron, who directed the first movie, poured cold water on these hopes. Cameron told the Toronto Star that 2018 is not happening, and they haven't announced a firm release date. Cameron also said that you shouldn't think of the sequel as Avatar 2 because he's planning to shoot a second, third, fourth, and fifth installments at the same time. He also added, it's not an unreasonable time frame if you think about it. It took us 4.5 years to make one movie and now we're making 4, which seems like more Avatar than anyone really asked for. So maybe let's just go out on a second date, Avatar, and see how it goes from there. Come on, why are you forcing all these movies down my throat? I don't need all of this. So sorry to you 4 Avatar fans who won't be getting your movie in 2018. Should companies who replace their employees with robots be taxed extra? What a weird question. But Bill Gates thinks so. As he put it in an interview with Quartz, the salary of a human worker is taxed for things like Social Security and other things, and we should do the same for robots, but that didn't go over well with some. Former Treasury Secretary Lawrence Summers called it profoundly misguided. He wrote in a Washington Post op-ed, what about kiosks that dispense airplane boarding passes, word processing programs that accelerate the production of documents, mobile banking technologies? Others wrote that taxing robots would just make businesses jack up prices, which is gonna suck when your sex robot is like, sorry dude, I've gotta add an extra 8% to your bill, Uncle Sam needs his cut. You know, for all of our future sex robots. Rest in peace, humanity. So that does it for our roundup of everything that's happened over the weekend. For more news from every corner of the internet, be sure to like this video and subscribe to The Know. I flubbed like 3 times. I'm so angry. It was a flawless read until halfway through. Fuck you, the word beta.
Almost flawless isn't flawless.
Shut up, Kdin! 1750, wow. Is that a correct number? Can I say 1750?